I just finished reading the Blue Zones book, and while we're in Sardinia and Ikaria, I would really like to focus on the low stress dietary and social aspects of their lifestyle. With diet, I know that here we are very focused on convenience and fast food, and that's often high sodium, high fat. And so I'd really like to actually experience how they eat with the cheese and bread making, and then also just observing that how they grow their own food and prepare it, and how eating is often a very social and integral part of their day. Because at least here, I know that we kind of view it as like we do it because we have to eat. It's not a big part of our day. And so I'm really looking forwards to sitting down and talking with them and experiencing the food, if that makes sense, rather than just eating. And so that also ties into the social aspect, because they socialize when they eat, and that's like in Sardinia and Ikaria, that was a part of those chapters where their dinners are often small, but they're with friends, like they go out to each other's houses or someone comes to their house and they share wine and bread and goat cheese. And so that ties into the diet and social aspect, but it's also because socialization really, I think, helps with the purpose in life that I think people need and comes after retirement. So I'm really excited to see what they basically do in the later years of their lives, because here we kind of view retirement as a, like, what are we doing next, and like people fear that old age like question, like what do I do now. And so I really liked how this book pointed out that, like, the woman in Loma Linda, she had made her new purpose to volunteer and help people, and how from with his family, the man in Costa Rica, kind of, he took on his purpose as he shopped for and provided the Sunday meal, and within that he also visited his friends. So that whole socialization aspect between family and community and neighbors, how that, I want to see how that plays into their lives, and I guess ask them, like, I guess, could you imagine not having this support system? Because I think it's so ingrained in their lifestyle that I don't think they could. But I would really like to see what they say. And then in turn, I think the socialization also impacts stress. I've always heard that laughter is the best medicine. And the author, Dan, really pointed out that they got together like every day and laughed together and shared stories, and just that in itself is a huge stress reliever. And then something I really noticed personally was in the Okinawa chapter, he pointed out vitamin D, how that really can improve your mood and then also reduce your risk for age-related diseases like diabetes and kinds of cancers. But personally, I've noticed that I've recently started trying to spend at least an hour or two outside each day, whether it's gardening or just going to the beach, and that has, I think, really improved my mood. So I'm excited to see and observe, and I guess be involved to experience their lifestyle in the same way, to see them outside and just what they do to generally reduce stress. So, and I know in Sardinia, they said one thing was they have a cruder sense of humor, and I think that fights off tension. So I'm really excited to kind of experience that and just basically live like they do in all aspects of their lives.